Hi, Twin Flames. Welcome to this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Tarot Love Reading. I'm Alara the Alchemist. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I'd like to thank everybody for that has commented, liked, subscribed. Thank you guys so much. The comments are giving me life right now because I'm in the middle of transitioning from moving from my own place back in with my family. And I'm between houses and, not living with my masculine anymore. And it's not, we had to move because we had a water leak. And, the universe just does whatever the universe needs done. And we needed to be separate right now so I could focus on my mission. And I understand that. And we're still connected with our heart, and everything's fine there, but it's just difficult, living with your best friend for a while, since March, and having that constant support. So this journey is to teach us to be independent. We have to be independent separately before we can be in union together. So, these are all tests, all lessons, and it's just a struggle going back to the place where, you incurred your trauma. But thankfully, I've done enough inner child healing that I can get past it. So, the Lenormand cards this morning, there's some communication that needs to happen. It either needs to happen or is going to happen. I got more cards out than I wanted this morning, but I always take what they give me. So I think there's a lack of communication here between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And communication is a burden right now. It's hard to get our point across. The moon has been in Scorpio, and that brought about a lot of hidden emotions. It's moved into Capricorn, and now we need to focus on using our resources to make things happen. But the sun's still in Scorpio, so we have to be sensitive to the dark areas of our soul. So there seems to be a painful message coming, or it's a burden. Whatever needs to be communicated between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Sorry, trying to get situated here. It won't come easy, but feminines, you can make this easy on yourself by doing the work. Doing the inner child healing. If you've been guided to this reading and you're a twin flame, you're here with a specific mission and purpose. And if you would like to begin your journey on inner self healing, inner child healing, becoming the person that you were born to be, check out Sophia Charles Twin Flame Community. I will be having her programs to sell very soon. I haven't got my PayPal and Etsy shop set up yet, but that will be coming. But let's see what the cards have to say. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is a big focus right now because look at our world. My state is shutting down again Friday. No restaurants, bars. I know Europe's already done that. A lot of the states are choosing to over here, and this is just a very tumultuous time, and it's a time of uncertainty because everyone's struggling with their money, and learning the laws of the planet and the laws of abundance and how to actually make money on this planet seems to be a center focus right now. So the Six of Pentacles here, this is what we want to achieve. We want to have balance in our all of our affairs, but with the state of the world right now, we really need to focus on working on our mission and building our money up and finding a balance between, you know, giving and taking. Um, the first card looks good for the feminines. You know, you've found a victory, and this could be that you're working on mission. You know, that you're trying to move away from your 3D job and do what you've been called to do. Um, and in doing so, in taking the focus off of the connection with your masculine and releasing the need to control that, um, has propelled you forward in moving towards your wants, wishes, and desires. But your masculine, you know, you haven't heard from him, but he's not doing well. He is stuck in this self imposed prison, of his own design, and he can get out of this very easily. But if you'll see here, he's just barely touching his toe into the water of emotions. So this message that he needs to communicate, it is very painful. Whatever he needs to come forth and tell you, he needs to know that he can do that in a safe environment without fear of backlash or retribution or why did you do this. And that's where you come into play, feminines. Don't play the victim, okay? And this may have propelled him into this state. You know, you may have played the victim. um, but you need to focus on controlling your emotions so that he will have the courage to get out of this prison that he's made for himself. Um, there's there's been some tower moments recently, um, which you seemingly are victorious from, um, and it has spurred him to rush towards his truth. You being in your truth and him seeing you handle your tower moments with grace will make him want to come towards you. You know, nobody wants to. We're supposed to be a safe harbor, a lighthouse in the storm of life for our divine masculine, because we're really the only person that they can be with and not even say anything at all. And we know, you know, we just feel this is a planet. We came to this planet to have our senses used, basically. You know, when we're off this planet, everything's telepathic and manifestation is instant. We don't have to work for anything. Whatever we desire presents in our reality. Um, this planet is not like that. And we volunteered to come here, and we volunteered for the hard work that we have ahead of us. And it takes tower moments. It takes a divine act of guidance to knock us out of our slumber. You know, this is from the heavens. And this is kind of like what happened to me. I mean, you know, my apartment got water damage and I was forced to leave. But that, all that did, instead of me, you know, which I'm not saying that it didn't upset me because I'm a very emotional person, but it did upset me. But I knew that this was to propel my will forward. And that's the thing, feminines, that's how we have to look at our tower moments. You know, when the shit hits the fan, we need to be the one that has our dark and light integrated and drives the chariot forward, because that is our job. You know, we lead this journey. Um, and he's trying to get his emotions. He's trying to get control of his emotions, but he's still presenting. He may still present, you know, back and forth, and that's the push and the pull that we have to understand with the laws of the planet, that the harder we pull on this infinite connection, we have an infinite connection with our divine counterpart. The harder we pull, trying to pull them towards us, the more they're going to resist. And when you learn to release and focus on yourself, you know, his wishy-washy behavior will come to an end, and he'll start appearing, you know, in his truth. A lot of the masculines have learned to lie their way through life just simply because it was easier than telling the truth, because they, you know, they don't know how to express their emotions. They've not been brought up to express their emotions. Um, so I think overall, you know, there may be some truths come to light or have come to light that has caused a separation. Um, but your victory lies in you balancing your emotions and becoming the Queen of Cups. Um, and that will lead to him coming forward with his truth and being his truth. And that's all we can ask any of us to be, is authentic. You know, this planet we live on, our society gears us to put a mask on, another face on, to face the world, and that we're not strong enough to handle this world on our own. But we are. We have everything in us to be victorious in all our efforts. And the first step to doing that is inner child healing. Nobody can heal you but you. There are tools that can help you, such as the programs that I have available. I have them to sell if you want to email me. I just don't have the storefront set up yet, I guess, to make it easy. But my email is in the description. And, you know, that's really the only way I get through life, is knowing that these little tower moments, or big tower moments, or whatever you want to call them, they're almost a blessing, because they bring everything to a head so that the truth can come through and we can move closer to union. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Email me if you have any questions. I offer readings. Personalized readings go, of course, more into depth detail. I like numerology, and studying the planets and how they affect your journey. But I think it's, you know, obvious that we need to focus on ourselves, because we've got to get our monies up, divine feminines. We've got to become independent so that we can be a cornerstone for the foundation of this union. And that's what he's working on too in his own right. So you just let him have the time to do it, and whatever needs to be said, let it be said in love and grace. I'm out. Speak to you later.